You can sit up and claim that you saved all you want, but it's going to show in what you do. The best thing I ever started doing was reading my Bible for myself and showing myself to be approved because I went to church for years. I went to church for years, but I admit I didn't know the Lord. I went to church. I had knowledge about little things, but His word never became personal to me. His word never opened up, and I was not able to apply it to my life because I didn't know the word. I'm a Christian this. Oh, I'm a Christian that. I drew close to Him with my mouth, but my heart and my actions was far from Him, and He was not pleased with the things I was doing. But I couldn't even understand that until I started reading the Word of God. And one thing that shook me is He said, "Those who love Him do what He says." And I loved Him, and I wasn't doing what He said, and it broke my heart, y'all. It broke me down so bad because for years I thought I was being a good Christian. For years I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was a worker of iniquity. And it took Satan to almost take my life and for God to come and intervene for me to realize this, because I had the worst accident and something just came and saved me during the accident. And all I could see is just, when I closed my eyes, just a bunch of white, brightness. And I had little to no physical injuries, but my head was injured. It was injured so bad that I couldn't even count. And all I could think of is, that's my battlefield. My battlefield was attacked. My battlefield is messed up. That's my mental, because we don't battle flesh and blood. It's about principalities. And I know the spiritual battlefield starts in the mind. And so I knew it was an attack. And I wanted to be healed because, y'all, I couldn't even grasp the concept of numbers. I couldn't even count. I can barely read. And so I needed the healer. I said, I'm gonna read my Bible because I know it's healing in the Word. And so I started reading my Bible every day to heal my brain and to heal my mind. And I came out better. And I thank God that happened, because if it never happened, I would have not got pushed closer and closer to God, because I was living with a reprobate mind. I was doing things that I'm not even going to glorify in this video. I was living a very ungodly life under the guise of a Christian. But I couldn't see what I was doing was wrong because I thought I was a good person. A lot of people think they're good people, but when you open that Bible and you turn it to Proverbs especially, it get to telling you what type of person you are. It get to telling you the mind of God and what He thinks about you. It gets to telling you about the blessings and the curses, and you get to see yourself clearly. And it tells you, if you love God, you would do what He says. And He also says, why do you call me Lord when you're not doing what I say? And a lot of us is calling Him Lord and we're not doing what He says. But the harsh reality is that prophecy would have been true for me if God let the devil take my life that day. But it was a fact that He knew my heart, and He knew that I wanted to be a good person, because I wasn't just all out a bad person, but the things I was doing was not going to get me into the kingdom of heaven. I was going to be one of them people saying, Lord, Lord, didn't I do this in your name? And Lord, Lord, didn't I do that in your name? And didn't I feed the homeless? And didn't I do this? And didn't I do that? Because I'm always stopping to do things like that. I'm always helping people. I'm always doing this. I'm almost doing that. But it was mixed with iniquity. I'm talking iniquity. I'm talking about walking in sin, repenting, doing the same thing that you know ain't right, but you doing it, and you doing it, and you doing it, and you arguing with people, and you fighting with people, and you doing the things that will not get you into heaven, but you don't even know it. I didn't even know a lot of the things that's found in the book of Galatians could keep me out of heaven. I didn't know that until I got a relationship with God and started studying the word to show myself approved. So how much more is anyone else in danger? Because like I used to beat the church down every time the door opened. I was a church girl. I loved going to church. I did it for fun. Even when it wasn't cool, I did it for fun. I used to go 3 or 4 times a week. I'm a church girl in my heart. Now I'm a child of God. Now I'm a child of God. I'm an heir to the kingdom now. I'm not no church girl. I'm an heir to the kingdom now. I'm a daughter. Because I know the word. And God, He not going to say, depart from me, you work on. He know me. He know exactly who I am. He knew exactly who I am. He's not going to say, I never knew you. He going to know who I am. Because I have a relationship with the word now. And that means I get to come into the house. You can't come in folks' house when you ain't got no relationship with them.